the definition in our country of food insecurity is basically a child that is dependent on their free or reduced meals that they receive from school as their main source of nutrition and their main source of access to food. So when they're not in school, you remove that 2 meals a day, they do not have consistent ability to be fed. So that is a drastic amount of time that they're not going to have food. That's not just weekends, that's summer. That's 110 plus meals, Christmas break, Thanksgiving break, spring break. There's a lot of time that you're not in school, and not every community has a supplementary program to make up for those deficits. There are 16 million children in our country that live in food insecure homes. In the state of Florida where we are, there's 1.1 million children that live in food insecure homes. Our counties that we serve, 27% in Walton County live in food insecure homes, and that's just the children. And then in Okaloosa County, it's 25% of the children live in food insecure homes. And this is a pretty small community. So when people say, well, that can't be happening here, I mean, that's a large percentage, and so it's happening everywhere. We get asked a lot about how much do the kids really need this food. It's hard to grasp that there are children amongst us that are starving. But I had a volunteer come back from a delivery on a Friday, and she was very emotional, and she said, "Tiffanie, you just won't believe what happened. As I was going down the hallway at school making my delivery, I turned around to go load my cart back up with more backpacks, and a young girl crying chased me down the hallway, begged me for food because she said I forgot her backpack and that was the only thing that she had to eat and that she had to have it." And the volunteer is just going to get more food, but she was an elementary school child and left her classroom in search of her food because she needed it so badly. Because these kids don't have anyone else to help them. And in a few years, the first kids that we were helping will graduate, and I can't wait to hear what they have to say about how we've helped them through their education. Because I know that they are increasing their attendance, that their performance is better, their illnesses are down, their ability to concentrate in school is up. The feedback and the stories that we get about how our services improve not only their experience but their teachers' experience educating them is amazing to me. And I'm excited to see the future and know that as those kids get older and they share those stories with us, that we will have been a part of their entire educational experience, and this community will then have graduated, educated students that are going to come and become employees of the community and give back through their service to the community rather than be dependent on it. And for that, we'll be changing our community forever. I'm so proud to be able to provide an organization in this community where volunteers and donors trust the organization. They can be a part of the organization, and they can come in and watch their investment of their time or their finances be used and distributed right back into a school where their children go or a community where they live, and they get to be a part of the sustainability of our organization.